Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about one of the case studies of Ksolves, that is going to be agriculture industry this time. So the case study that we would be talking about is basically based on an application that we have created named as farm incubation module. So going further onto the industry and what are the gaps and what are the product that we have built, here is a basic flowchart. So right now farmers are directly selling the products to the market, right? So there is one of the cases or businesses through which people do earn a lot of money, that is by incubating farmers, by providing them all the agriculture related things so that they can get the best value out of their yield and the quality is not compromised at the same time. So basically it's just like a services that they are providing their agricultural experts advices, as well as they are also keeping track of what are the farmers' data, what are the plots that are related to that particular farmer, so that they can understand the background of farmer, as well as they also look into the best crop plantation that they can do in order to yield the maximum profit. So all these types of services to the farmer, and the main aim of this industry is to get the profit through the marketplaces, for which they do take or enroll farmers into their program, and at the end the profit that they are making, they divide it among themselves and to the farmer as well. So yes, this was a little overview picture of the flow that we'll be talking about today. So now it would be a better use case if I show you the same onto Odoo as well. So let's jump in back to Odoo for a while. Here you would be able to see one of our farm management module. So this module have been created by us for the following activities. Now let's come to this particular tab, and yeah, let's scroll up a little bit to give you a brief idea how the business works, and moving forward we can move with the whole flow. So let's suppose whenever a farmer gets entered to the business, we do create a farmer's data on Odoo's contact book, and then we verify the farmer's data if it's actual or not. And moving forward, we give them some handouts, and then we also look forward for the items that we are purchasing from the farmers at the end. Along with that, we do link plots of the farmers as well, and with this plot definitely there would be a harvest, and let's suppose this plot is not their own, right? So there could be some land contracts linked to it as well. That is one of the background information that we'll be requiring to make our business background stronger. Now, when we come to the harvest part of it, so inside harvest, we can categorize our inventory into multiple parts. So the first we can say is that all our equipments inventories, how we are maintaining all those equipments and things. Now we also have one department for or one menu to store all the agricultural input, like all the menu that we create. Now coming back to the field installation part as well on the harvest. All right, now to see more details, let's go on the harvest, and we can see that there are some harvestable products, crop knowledge base, that are also linked with this harvest option menu. And then moving forward, we can see that how things like all the pesticides, disease deficiency can be maintained. We do also have a feature of growing manual that actually stores all the instructions, how the harvest should be done and other parts of it. All right, moving forward, for the plot, in order to make sure that the quality is not compromised, we do have some field staff that goes on field inspection to check whether there is an yield reducing event. Let's suppose that there are some insecticides that are disturbing our crops and yields, so we can look after that. Then they do a field survey that is also being, because there would be some questions related to that we are writing. And let's suppose the weather is not good, so all these parts we can add to those operation incident. Let's suppose there was a flood or something like that we can make sure. There are few more extra options that we have added here. The activities. So activities keep track of all the activities, or the office will let the office staff know through the notification, through the panel, that what all activities next they have to do, or where all their validation are required. Let's suppose there are a huge number of data that's coming into our system, right? So we need to make sure that all those small details have been taken care of. For example, somebody need to validate the farmer's data, somebody needs to validate plot and other parts of it. So all these have been assigned to proper users, and they can see that from a single dashboard view that can be called as activity. Moving forward, we have plot farmers, lot window, household position, farming aspiration reason, soil type, irrigation type, farming stopping reason, and then the contract types. So all these things we would discuss on more detail moving forward with Odoo. Before getting into Odoo, there are a few more things that I would like to highlight. So right now we have three types of user that are basically using our software. One is the field staff, other one is office staff, and there would be admins always to keep track of everything. So these are the three types of security rights we have been using. This particular application that we are going to show you is right now on the web version, but we do have a mobile version for the same as well. Okay, so let's get into the Odoo screen now. So here you can see we are on company 2. We have a multi-company environment over here. So let me create a fresh new farmer record. So let's name it as Sham. His address is B112. Street is street number 2, and let's say the city is Assam. Country is India. Let me quickly fill it up. Now moving forward, you can add a location, geolocation for this particular farmer as well. Just to keep it real quick, I would like to show you what are different options we have as an overview. So inside grown module, you can either keep the farmer as premium, standard, or graduate. So based on these, based on the standard or growing module, we can we'll be having few fields that are visible and few fields that will get invisible. So all these things have been maintained over here. Other than this, you can see if the farmer is commercial or not. So all these types of details regarding his harvest period, his age, what type of role he's having to the family to understand its dependency, and all these fields data we do get from farmer. Once our farmer is created, it will see here we can make few of the fields mandatory as well, so it won't let us move forward with the farmer. But now let me quickly fill this up. So we have today, and here we can add the size as well. Crop selling price shouldn't be 0, so which is good. It is also letting us know that we need to make sure that we are putting all the necessary information. Once it is done, it is right now on the draft stage. You can pre-select this particular farmer, and you can write the reason why does this qualifies for pre-select. Let me save this. Now it will enable many multiple options. So there are 2 ways that you can link the plot with. Either go to plot overview and link it with there, or you can come up over here and can directly create a plot. So my plot number is right now 002, and here also I can add the address, and this time the farmer address the farmer's location, and there you can say the plot location doesn't match exactly the same. So if I try, you can see all the bold fields are actually the necessary ones. So if I try to save, it will show me. We can add if the land is shareable, flood, drainage, and all these things we can add. So it's middle level, yes. And again, we can save all these options. Let me save. Okay, now let's get into one of the most cool features. So here on the map exactly, you can locate where your farmer resides so that you can manage all the farmer's records. So I can zoom in, and furthermore, this looks like a city, and this is where my farmer is. So you can have a circular, you can have a rectangular, or you can have a polygon that you can create for the farmer plot. So let's suppose we have measured, and this is how the farmer plot looks like. It's not proper rectangle, and then you can save. All right. Now we have a geofence that's linked with this, and you can open it from here as well. Now moving back, you can do some water source analysis surveys as well. Same for the plot analysis as well. So here we have some start survey option where you can choose the survey you would like to have. So let's suppose I wanted to do a water source analysis. So I'm saving this and starting a new survey. So here we can say, okay, it's getting it from this. How is it? So these forms can actually be filled by the person who is inside farmer's field as a field officer, you can say. And what all pumping solution probably we can provide. Let's suppose I don't want to fill it up because I'm not sure with the information. So you can skip those things as well. Now, what is the date? We have filled everything. So the current location, you can add it through mobile, but here we don't have. So skipping all these up, here you can review all your answers to make sure everything is correct, or else you can take it again. Now, moving back to my record. And so on this plot, now you would be able to see the water source analysis. So here we have used Odoo default survey. Similarly, you can do a plot analysis as well. Nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus values you can add, geolocations you can add, and all these things get be updated through the plot analysis survey. So yes, all those lines are there. You can directly update it from here as well. So there are two different options, and if there's any documentation that has been attached to this particular survey would come up here as we had image upload, right? So that could be there. You can directly link this land lease if there is any. So let's go to the farmer's contract. Here you can create the farmer's contract as well. So right now, let me make my farmer like we have. So it's selected right now. Let's assign the plot as well. So let's confirm. Okay, so it's asking me, I haven't filled this analysis record, so we can probably quickly fill this. Let's put the best value possible. For now, I'm just writing test. Let's go back and try to confirm this plot. Okay, so we have added this on map, right? So they want to make sure that we validate this geofence is correct. We can say it's verified. Now it will let us confirm this particular plot. It got confirmed. Now I can add it to the contract. So here you can add start date, end date, what else the contract type, and you can upload the document over here. Let me skip this. Moving forward with plot harvest, you can create a harvest like this. What all growing manually you be including, plot, start date, end date. And here are a few cool features that we have added over here. One is NVDI, another one is weather forecast. So these are linked with the live API. You can click on refresh if the proper credentials have been added, and from here you can see the graph view of that, and the past weather data gets stored over here. So like this, we also have knowledge database of crop, the harvest products that as I have shown you, and discussed before. So let's go with the pesticides deficiency. So here we can add those as well. Now let's see the agricultural inputs. So we have carbon rich, mega nutrients, equipment you can also add. And let's suppose you want to visit to a particular field, so you can go to operation field intervention, and you can create a field intervention just like an appointment, and then you can click and create an operator route. Here you can link all the field intervention who will be visiting. You can keep a track of location as well through the mobile. This could be possible. Right now, based on this original location of my office to this particular location, we are also calculating the planned kilometers, and this will be taking up the actual distance you took. All right, so if we go on route, here you can see we have all the route as well. There is one more cool feature. So because we are noting down the farmer candidates, so on the graph you can see all the farmers. There are all of farmers, and then you would be also able to see where each of the farmers lives. So if you click over here, you'll be able to see their location as well onto the map. All right, so moving forward, we have all these surveys that I have shown you. These are different types of surveys you can create, and these are the responses that we have been getting. Like one of the plot analysis, these were our questions and these were the options that we got. Now let's go to the configuration. So aspiration, reason why the farmer is doing farming: to maintain house, build house, things like this. If they stop farming, what were the reasons? Crop they are growing. All these comes as a selection option, if you remember, on the form, on the farmer's form. So these are coming from here, and you can keep on adding and removing as per your requirements. The contract type, the household position, so that you can get the better information about the farm. Here on the activity, here you can see this is the activity that is being scheduled. So you can probably mark this as done once done, or another way is just to open this and fill everything, and then it would automatically mark it as done. So let's suppose I wanted to confirm, so I was trying to confirm and it showed me that the farmer is missing. So probably once that's added, I can confirm this, and my activity is already marked as done and it's being removed from here. So yes, this was the whole tutorial of field management. Other than this, you can use basic CRM and other apps of Odoo as well. Thank you.